Michelle Beadle, sports host on Run It Back on FanDuel TV, said if Luka Doncic was on the Knicks, they wouldn't be in the NBA Finals. She also said, I just don't think Luka is a championship team type of guy. I just don't agree at all with Michelle Beadle, and I think it's a horrible take because if we just go right back to the 2024 NBA season, and let's specifically look at the playoffs, the Dallas Mavericks that year defeated OKC in 6 games, who is now 1 game away from making the NBA Finals against the New York Knicks, right? And who won the NBA championship last year in 2025. And then also, they beat the Minnesota Timberwolves in 5 games. And let's just say, like, the West that year was an absolute bloodbath. And I also want to note that the Dallas Mavericks did not have home court advantage in none of those rounds. And Luka Doncic was able to take the Dallas Mavericks and that team to the NBA Finals against the Boston Celtics, which they obviously lost to. I just think that Luka took a team that was worse than his Knicks team to the Finals 2 years ago in 2024. I think the West is better than the East, even 2 years ago in the East. They didn't have to go to Detroit this year in the playoffs. They didn't even have to face against Boston in the playoffs. And I'm not knocking anything with the Knicks because they did what they were supposed to do. But also, I don't want to diminish Jalen Brunson because what he's been able to do this year was spectacular, taking the New York Knicks to the NBA Finals for the first time since 1999. Jalen Brunson needs the credit that he deserves because he's been really good for the last couple of years, and a lot of people hasn't been talking about it enough. But the hate with Luka Doncic just needs to stop, and I absolutely think if you put Luka Doncic on this team instead of Jalen Brunson, he'd most definitely be able to take them to the NBA Finals.